time. By the way, there is not a single soft surface in this entire stadium. So it's going to be very interesting to see how well I am able to talk to you, how well everything plays out, but we'll do our best. In the meantime, let's talk a little bit about what happened last game. I did just get a scoring update from my darling wife. We won 25-12 in that first set. So we are up by 1. So I'm going to go ahead and just enter that so I have a record. Give me just a minute. 25-12. Probably your screen is going nuts right now as it looks at the scores. That ends the first set. All right, right now, Forsyth Central has 8. War Eagles 3, and I'll get us a lineup here in just a second as the War Eagles get the 4th point. All right, who do we got going on right now? Looks like Kiki's going to be serving for us, number 29. In the front row, you have Ryan, number 9, Cam, and Maddie, number 1. That was the serve. Here comes the return. Handled by Leah. Leah to Sahiti. Sahiti to Cam. Cam sends it over. Number 6 on the Bulldogs. Prepares to return it. There's the return. Oh, an attempt at a dig by Kiki. Couldn't quite get there. That's a Central Bulldogs point. Substitution time. Kiki for Ashley. All right. We also finishing off the roster. So right now, all right, there's the serve. Maddie handles that. To Sahiti. Back to Maddie. Maddie with a cross-court spike. Ooh, unfortunately a little wide. 10th point for the Bulldogs. There's your serve. Nice, easy floater to Leah. Leah pops it to Sahiti. Sahiti to Ryan. Ryan sends it back towards the middle. Called well by number 4 in the Bulldogs. Center takes the spike. Leah tries to get there with a single one-arm fist dive. Couldn't quite make it happen. Here comes the return. Leah's right there for it. To Sahiti. Sahiti to Cam. Cam sends it over. Cam with a kill. Cam and Piper are going to swap out while Leah goes to serve. All right, here we go. Cleared to serve. Nice serve by Leah. That's going to be handled. Number 15. Oh, gets tipped over, but Ryan's right there. Maddie gets the spike in. Maddie gets herself a point as they are not able to return that fully over the net. I believe, if you're watching at home, I'm not 100% sure on this, but I think Forsyth Central is the original Forsyth County High School, which is why it's the only one that is Forsyth, then the location. Return from their middle hitter. Middle hitter gets an easy kill as neither Ryan nor Piper moved for it. Oh, my apologies. That did not clear the net. Explains why they didn't move for it. All I saw was the bounce. 11-7. War Eagles starting to come back. Leah, another good serve. Number 4 called for it. It's going to be a problem. They can't get it back over the net. That's point number 8. Again, there's not a single soft surface in this entire auditorium. Sorry, athletic center, as it is referred to. Leah, back corner. Does she catch it? Oh, it goes a little wide. We're going to have a substitution there on the side of Forsyth Central. All right, here comes the serve. Good serve, handled by Ashley. Ashley to Sahiti. Sahiti to Ryan. Ryan sends it over. Central able to handle it. Large set over. Ashley again. Sahidi this time to Maddie. Maddie deep back in the court. Handled by number 7. They set it. Their middle hitter over the back. Dive and dig by Ashley. Ryan goes for the spike, not quite able to handle it. Looked like we might have a substitution, but no. Oh, wait, maybe. Looks like the coach is telling her captain, talk illegal motion called against Forsyth. Oh, called against Forsyth Central. That changes the last point and makes it 9-12. And we will have that substitution as Ryan and Haley switch. A little bit of discussion. Interesting call to come in at the last minute, especially after Central. It was the one that asked the ref to look at it, but we'll definitely take that for sure. Haley's going to be serving from the bottom part of your screen. Good serve. Handle, maybe. Yep. Number 6 pops it real high. Middle hitter spikes it. Good attempt by Leah. Unfortunately, that was there. All right. Had to do a little bit of point adjustments there. All right. Double substitution time. Haley and Sima swap. And Sahiti and Cassidy. There's the serve. Leah handles it. To Sima to Cassidy. Cassidy to the back corner. Cassidy with a kill. Cassidy gets herself a kill on that one. All right, substitution time. Ashley and Kiki substitute. Kiki now number 29 in center there, or left to center. Cassidy in the middle. Piper to the right. Maddie serves, super powerful. Ooh, unfortunately too deep. That's going to have Maddie and Bryn swapping out. All right. So up front, number 6 there is Sima. In between her to her right, number 2, Cassidy. And then to the right there, number 5, Piper. Your back row right now is Kiki, Leah, and Bryn on the far right-hand side. Here's our serve. Right at Bryn. Sima sends it over. Oh, almost got herself a kill with that one. Challenging. Piper goes up with the block. Piper gets herself a kill as she sends that back over and not able to be handled by the Bulldogs. They're showing the score 11-15. I don't think I missed a point. Piper serving. Oh, they just fixed it. There we go. Piper with the serve. Number 5 goes down to a knee to get there. Cam goes up with the hit. Bryn sends it over. All right, number 6 hits it up nice and high. Their outside hitter takes it. It's going to go wide, but Bryn gets there in time. Cassidy moves it forward. Cam gets it over the net. Good teamwork. Here comes the return. Cam's right there for this one. Sima pops it over to the outside. That's Kiki. Kiki going all the way over. Kiki with the kill. Woo! What a play and volley that one was. 12-14. There's the serve from Piper. Number 5 handles it. 6 sets it. Oh, sends it right back over. Cassidy immediately returned it. This time it's Sima. Piper calls for it. Cam tries to get it over. Cam not able to. 12-15. All right, Piper and Leah swapping out. Home of the Bulldogs. 12-15. Oh, Bryn tries to get there. Sima tries to get there. Neither able to. 16th point for Forsyth Central. All right. There's your serve. Cassidy pops it up. Leah behind her moves it forward. Cam sends it over the net. Number 9 on their side. Cam again. Comes back over the net on the first hit. Sima this time to Leah. To Cassidy. She tries to get it. Unfortunately, it goes off to the right a little bit. All right. 12-17. South getting loud on the sidelines. There's your serve. That should be way wide. And it is. 13th point for the War Eagles. All right, it's substitution time. Looks like Cassidy and Sahiti swapping, so Sahiti will be serving. And Sima and Ryan substituting, so Ryan will be moving up front. Serve it up. 13-17. Nice serve by Sahiti. That's an ace! As the ball goes flying all the way out, 3, 6, 9 rows into the stands on that one. Sahiti to go again. 14-17. Serve it. Called by number 11. 11 gives it to 15. 15 to 10, who sends it right over. Bryn's there, though. To Sahiti. Cam gets herself a kill as they're not able to handle it. Ball going back into the net because that net is too high. And that, folks, is a timeout for Forsyth Central as they attempt to change the momentum. So, I mentioned it earlier, decided to go to my good friend Google Gemini, trying it out instead of OpenAI's ChatGPT. And Forsyth Central is the original high school in Forsyth County, Georgia, as I expected that it was. It opened in the year 1955, meaning it is 70 years old. At the time, it was the only high school in the county, as I mentioned, but when both South Forsyth and North Forsyth high schools opened in 1989, it was renamed to Forsyth Central High School, making it the only one that doesn't follow the location then county model. All right, Sahiti to go again. Oh, unfortunately, the momentum shift there, just that little timeout delay caused the problem. Happens a lot in this sport. It's pretty interesting how often it happens, to be honest. But it happens again. And so the Bulldogs will get a chance to return to serving, up by just 3 points now. All right, there's the serve. Nice, easy floater to Leah. Leah to Sahiti. Sahiti to Cam. Cam with a spike. It's going to be deep. Too far back. 19-15. All right, number 4 is going to serve again for the Bulldogs. It's there. Cam gets there in time. Sahiti pops it behind her to Kiki. Kiki with a kill, even though she was on her heels for that one. Outstanding job. 19-16. Substitution time. Bryn and Maddie will be swapping as Kiki moves in to serve after her kill. There's your serve from Kiki. Well played. Number 10's going to return it. Spike catches the back corner. At first I thought the ref called it wrong, but no, it was definitely inside. Number 16 to 20. Number 10 serves. Handled by Ashley. Ashley to Leah. Leah sends it high. Maddie and Cam both send it over. Here comes the return. Nice, easy floater. Leah's there. Leah to Sahiti. Sahiti goes outside, or inside to Maddie. Maddie sends it over. Immediately sent over. Ashley dives to get there. Not able to. Good effort, though. All right. Now the War Eagles calling timeout. Coach Rachel talking to the girls. I mean, they're back within 4, much closer than it was before. I'm almost close enough that I could hear it. I do think this is really about we've got this one. This is an easy. We won the first one by 13 points. We can take this one. All right, let's go do it. Let's get back out there. Let's go do it. So it's 1 timeout each with a score of 21-16. This is where you want to stop it. It's also an opportunity to keep that momentum going. Big floater. Ashley's there. Sahiti sets it. Ryan having to move back. Gets there in time, though. Number 6 moves it forward. That's going to be their middle hitter. Right back at Ashley. Ashley to Sahiti. Sahiti to Ryan. Ryan this time able to move forward. Sends it over with the set. Here comes the return. Leah. Leah to Sahiti. Sahiti going to Maddie this time. Maddie with a spike. Ooh, they ended up having a little trouble with it. That's going to go wide. That's a War Eagle point. Way to go, War Eagles, as they get that one. All right, that's substitution time as Piper and Cam swap as Leah prepares to serve. There's Leah's serve. Well hit. Barely cleared the net, which is what you want. Nice bullet. And guess what? Number 15 not able to return it because that net is what? Too high. Here we go again. Number 3, Leah. Another good serve. A little bit of a spin on that one. Handled, returned early. Sahiti to Leah. Leah to Ryan. Ryan attempts to send it over. Doesn't quite get her hand on it all the way. 22 points for the Bulldogs. 18 for the War Eagles. Number 15 on the Bulldogs will be serving. All right, cleared to serve. Here we go. Well hit. Maddie gets there, though. Ashley not quite able to get there. Sahiti not quite able to get there. 23 points. Now 2 points away. Coach Rachel giving coaching on whose ball that was supposed to have been. Ashley easily handles it. Leah gets there in time. Maddie from almost mid-court sends it flying over. Central handles it over the back return. Leah, Sahiti to Maddie. Maddie handled. 15 moves it to their back row hitter. Back row returns it. That's Ashley. Over to Sahiti. Sahiti to Maddie again. Maddie, ooh, with a lucky save on Bulldog side. This time Piper, Piper hits it straight into the top of the net. That's a rough one. Coach Rachel asking Maddie to talk about that last point, something that happened. In this case, the call was exactly kind of what I thought, which is that was definitely a lift. Unfortunately, the Bulldogs are going to get the win as the ref did not call the very obvious lift on point 24 there. So we're going to be going to the third set tiebreaker. Coach Rachel absolutely upset with the lack of the call. Talking to the girls. Now we go out and we win it again. Basically kind of I don't know what to say, is what it is. But let's go win this next one. Maddie, current captain, goes over to call to see if we serve first or not. All right, Maddie looks happy. We must be serving. All right, be back in just a minute. All right, I'm back. That was an opportunity for me to eat the fastest slice of pizza that I could. It is I want you to imagine a medium, probably even maybe a small Papa John's pizza, cut into tiny slices, and then they charge $3 for it. My Yelp review here today, 0 stars for the pizza. I mean, the pizza itself was fine, but from a cost to benefit, definitely 0 stars. Do not recommend. All right, usual kind of starting lineup. Up front, we have Haley, then we have Cam, and then we have Kiki. And the back row right now, we have Maddie, Piper, and Sahiti. Sahiti will be serving first. We're just waiting for the substitution. All right, there's our usual substitution. Ref, of course, validating the lineups, making sure everything is correct, just like normal. All right, validating that the captain is on the court, which of course it is. Or she is, excuse me. All right, Sahiti is going to serve it up. That's right. Let's get this party started. As Piper just reminded her team of the magical, memorable words from Maddie. Remember, it's not to 15, it's 3 sets of 5. Here we go. Good, first serve. Problematically handled, gonna be a challenge, but they do send it back over. Maddie's right there though. Sahiti gives it to Haley. Haley goes all the way across the court. Number 20 from the back row sends it all the way back, this time to Maddie. Sahiti moves it forward, that's gonna be Cam. Cam sends it over. Fight at the net. Both Cam gets the kill. I was going to say both Cam and the central player went up for it, but Cam clearly won that and gets the first point. Sahiti again. There's the serve. Deep in the court, but inbounds. That's going to be a challenge to return. They are not able to, as the ball did not even come over the net. War Eagles get the second point. First 2. Another good serve, deep person, number 15. They're going to give it back to their middle hitter, who finds the hole right in front of Maddie and behind the front line. Coach Rachel asking the team who they thought was supposed to have that. They have agreed on who was supposed to have that. And so we'll be going to the Bulldogs as they attempt to get their first point through serving of the game. Here we go. Leah pops it straight up to Sahiti. Sahiti moves it over to Haley. Haley goes to the other side of the court. Central getting ready to return it. Over the back hit, handled. There's Kiki to Sahiti. Sahiti to Cam. Cam tries to find the hole behind the front line. Return. Haley sends it immediately back over. Almost found the hole there too. That's Cam. That's Kiki. Sahiti's going to send it over. And Sahiti gets herself a kill as they are not able to handle that one. Well played. All right. Kiki serves it. Oh, unfortunately doesn't make it over the net. That's going to be a central ball, and it's substitution time. Kiki and Bryn swapping out. All right, here we go. Bulldogs. There's your serve. And how high is that net, folks? Too high. 4 points for the War Eagles. Leah will now be serving. Piper has moved and substituted in. There's Leah's serve. A little bit of a curve to it. Went over. Number 6 tries to push it over, not able to, and then tries to sneak in a second hit for fun. 5-2. First to the set of three sets of 5. First there, War Eagles. Another serve by Leah. Handled. Number 6 sets it to their outside hitter. Outside hitter spikes it straight into the net because once again it is too high. Substitution time on the part of Central. Keep it up. There's the cheers from the sidelines. Leah ready to go? Here we go. 6-2. There's the serve. Number 12 handles it. 6 attempts to go behind herself to sneak in an attack from the inside hitter. Doesn't quite get enough lift on it. And that's another War Eagle point. 7-2. Leah serves it. Another good spin on it. Handled. Middle. This time for the spike. Gets tipped by the front line. Sahiti to Leah. Leah to Maddie. Maddie sends it over the net. Outside hitter's going to take this one. Hard hit and goes way long. 8 point for the War Eagles. Leah ready to serve again. Keep calm. That's what she's looking for from them. They're looking good. They're talking. They're playing well. They're working together as a team. I mean, you saw Haley and Piper go up for a double block attempt earlier. Just all around really good movements. All right, timeout's over. And here goes Leah again. Was not shaken by the timeout. Ooh, Bulldogs do get it over. Sahiti to Leah. Leah to Piper. Piper sends it over. Piper, I'm going to call it for Piper gets herself a kill as they are not able to handle her spike. All right. Sideline calling for the replay. 9-2. Leah with an ace. Leah gets the ace as that ball catches the top of the net and falls in. Coach Rachel giving a little bit of help to Leah, I think, on why that was as close as it was. But you know what? It was a beautiful ace. Second to the 3 sets of 5. War Eagles. Ooh, we're going to their side. And we get an ace again. Leah, 2 aces in a row. That one catching the back outside corner of the court. All right, here comes Leah again. 11-2. Good serve right in the middle. Number 12 handles it. 6 sends it over right away. Leah tries to get there. Bryn was there as well. And then as it came off, nobody quite able to get there. 11-3. Got to remind the girls to call it. Bryn saying she did. Sounds like it just wasn't heard or wasn't loud enough or in the excitement was missed. All right, there's the serve. Bryn's right there. That's Sahiti. Sahiti to Piper. Piper sends it over. They're going to go to their outside hitter. Outside hitter sends it. Bryn's there. Good save by Bryn. Leah runs. She gets there in time. Haley sends it over. What a play. Unfortunately, Haley's ball went long, but great team effort there. They fought hard to get there and succeeded. 11-4. Bulldogs 1 point away from getting to their first set of 5. Bryn down to a knee, gets there. Sahiti tries to play it off the net as Central gets their 5th point. 11-5. Here comes the serve. Bryn comes in, gets there. Haley calls for it. Sahiti's going to send it over. She does. Woo! A little bit of luck. Down to an knee, Sahiti. Piper sends it up high. Haley sends it over the net. Again, communication. Leah's there. Piper this time for the back spike. Handled by Central. They're going to return that. This time Bryn's there. Bryn to Sahiti. Sahiti calls it. Haley's going to have a bit of a challenge on that one and does get it over. What a play. Piper and number 6 go up. Piper unable to get the block. Number 6 gets the kill and pushes it through. Now all of a sudden, it's 11-6. Ooh, the call is overrode. as she came over the top of the net to push that down through Piper, which is not allowed. Central's coach angry about the call, not agreeing with the decision. Haley to serve. The score is currently wrong. It is now corrected. All right, we'll be waiting on that serve here in just a second, as they had to get the score corrected after the ref called the over the net push. All right, here we go again. Haley serving. Piper, Sahidi, Maddie up front. Bryn, Leah there in the back. There's the serve. Piper goes up for the block. Sahiti's there. Piper goes for the hit. She makes it. Piper goes up to try to block it. Doesn't matter, though, as the ball doesn't make it over. 13-5. And that, folks, is a second timeout for the Bulldogs. South starting to look a little happy. You see some smiles down there. You see the girls looking excited. Got quiet all of a sudden. It got all serious and quiet here in the building. So we got to make sure that I don't speak too loud. My daughter's already told me that she can hear me from down there, so I got to be careful about that, I think. Don't want to distract the team. Coach Rachel, message is simple. Stay confident, stay calm, 1 point at a time, 2 away from the win. Meanwhile, Central, their coach trying to get them re-engaged. Looks a little angry, very animated. That's not the coach that got angry about the call earlier. The coach with the family on the back of his shirt was the one that was upset about the call. I think he's still upset. I don't blame him. That's a tough one. I couldn't tell if she did on the angle. She did come over the net on that call. Here we go for Haley again. Timeout did not phase her. Easily sent back over the net. 6 is going to their middle hitter. Middle hitter sets it. Oh, Bryn's there to Haley. Sahidi's going to send it over. There's the spike. Over Piper. Nobody able to get there. Finds the hole. 13-6. It's substitution time. All right. First up, Sahidi and Cassidy are swapping. And now Haley and Ashley. So that'll give your front row being Cassidy, Piper, Maddie. Well, your front 3 official players. And then your back 3 official are Bryn, Leah, and Ashley. Sima there on the far right. Not Ashley, my apologies. Leah handles that. That's Sima moving it forward. Piper moves. Piper not quite able to handle it. 7th point. So let's try this again. Up front on the left-hand side of your screen, we have Cassidy and Piper. And then left to right, we have Bryn, Leah, Maddie, Sima in the back row there. There's your serve. That's going to be way long, folks. And the War Eagles just 1 point away from their 3rd set of 5, as both Piper and Maddie say. Bryn and Kiki are going to substitute. Maddie with a chance for both set and match point. All right, here goes Maddie. Maddie with the serve. It's going to be deep. Did it catch the line? Oh! Just a little long. 8 point and substitution time as Maddie is upset as Kylie comes in. Just a tad long. It was super close, though. Double substitution for the Bulldogs. So let's look at our lineup right now. On the front row, from left to right, it goes Sima, Cassidy, Piper. And the back row from left to right is Kiki, Leah, and Kylie. This is set and match point. Kiki's right there. That's to Sima. Sima back to Kiki. Kiki, oh, unfortunately right into the net. 14-9.
Just go in and watch your video.
All right, folks, that is a 15th point as that ball goes wide. South War Eagles win it in 3, continuing their tradition of loving to win in 3 against the Forsyth Central Bulldogs. We will be back here in probably about 15 minutes with our next game, where it will be South Forsyth High School War Eagles versus the Lambert Longhorns. Thanks for watching, and look forward to joining you or having you join